Hello, I'm Aaron Butler.
And I'm David Craig.
And we are the stars of Holmes and Watson College Years.
Absolutely. And also the producers, directors, co-writers, editors, all that good stuff.
Where everything rolled into two.
Clever.
Clever.
Okay, so a little while back we posted a video asking you guys to leave any sort of comments or anything. If you had any questions about our series thus far, and just kind of just if you were curious about anything, and we have, and we appreciate that, and we want to do this because we love you.
Yes.
And we.
Well, he does.
Anyway. So we're going to answer some of the questions that you guys posted. Mockingjay413 asked, Did you guys get weird looks when you said the line, "Dude, you and I are not on a date"? Not really. There wasn't a whole lot of weird looks. Honestly, there were not many people there, which is why we chose to film
the
at that
staff
time.
was watching us, but
yeah,
who wouldn't be?
Right. Yeah, they were, but we didn't really get a whole lot of weird looks.
It's not like we were just sitting there and he said, "Dude, we're on a date," and everybody turns around and there was that happened.
It was, there really just were not many people there to begin with, so.
I'm pretty sure Weston was the only one that kind of turned the shade red.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, Masterful Moron asked, will we start to use the books a little more? Because we've been using kind of everything. He's asking, will we kind of come back a little more? I think yes. I think really probably the next ones we're looking at are probably a little more from the book than the previous two have been. The previous two, technically, there were some elements from the book, but not a whole lot.
I like to feel like we're a little closer to the book than you think.
Well, I think in spirit we are.
Yes.
But in actual storylines, not really.
I mean, it's like the first one, the scandal no, that's the second one.
Yeah.
The Study in Scarlet is the first book. And it's basically about Holmes and Watson meeting, going to Baker Street, getting a room together. Not like that, but, and that's kind of how that's what we did. And then Watson gets into the mystery.
There are some base things that are similar, but not a whole lot. I do think our next ones, we are planning to, I think there's more from the books than there has been previously.
Yes.
I think there will.
This next one, the
third one, yes. The third one is going to be the Dying Detective. And if you don't know what case that is, I would suggest reading it. Great read.
Anyway,
so I think they are going to be a little more.
Yes. However, do we want to say anything about? Okay.
No.
Well, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that's. So I do think we will be using the books a little more than we have been. I kind of liked it though because we kind of took elements from the BBC, the Robert Downey Jr., and the books, and we kind of just meshed it into our own thing.
And see, I guess that right now, I want to have fun with this. This is more for fun.
Well, it has to be. What else is it for? We're not making money off of it.
I mean, so it's for fun, and for me, instead of trying to totally go out, write our own music, everything, I kind of want to take all the best elements of
everything
and throw it in and just have fun, so everybody kind of sees it as like, oh, here's this, oh, here's that, and it's a fun experience. It's the best of all worlds,
Right. Okay, Broadway 777 Baby asked, why did you guys decide to do Sherlock Holmes? I would say really it was that play. Back, was it August? I think it was like August, or about like last August, something like that.
What about them birds? You remember that? That's where that started anyway.
Oh, yeah. Okay, but yeah, we went to a Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, it was in August.
It was August. Okay, last August we went to a Sherlock Holmes play.
At the Colonnade.
At the Colonnade, but we don't need to say where that is. Anyways, we went to a play there, and we just, after the play, we were just kind of like, hey, I think, you and me can make a Holmes and Watson. We could do that.
Let's just say they inspired us.
Oh, yeah, they inspired us.
To
We weren't gonna go there, but they definitely, it inspired us to just kind of be like, hey, I think we
could do that.
We could be Holmes and Watson. I think we could do that. So I'd say that's pretty much where that came from. That's really kind of what. Before that, we had been discussing doing some videos together.
Yeah.
We were kind of like, okay, I want to do something. We need to do something. Because
we just got off of Rudigore, and it was like, we got to do something.
Yeah, Rudigore, Gilbert and Sullivan played that. Which is really where you and me became good friends. Yeah. We knew each other before that, but we weren't really friends.
And so that's where...
Origin story time. Friendship flashback.
Our partnership began, and so...
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to say again.
Well, it's kind of like the second movie, or,
Partnership. Friendship. Relationship.
Yeah. Anyways... Broadway 777 Baby also asked, what is the greatest challenge in making these videos?
I was going to go out on a limb and say sound. Because sound
but that wasn't from the beginning. We didn't have... Yeah, our sound has been crazy.
Well, it's kind of like, in the beginning, we just had to deal with not having a sound system. And now that we've got it, to me, it's
getting crazy.
It's kind of annoying, too. Because you're always having to hold the mic or something.
And make sure it's out of the shot.
It takes more time.
It takes more time. I like the sound we're getting. Unfortunately, it's getting kind of weird because we have to watch our radio frequencies. We sometimes pick up some weird stuff.
Don't ever try to make a movie, kids.
Yeah, it's
just
terrible.
Watch them.
Yeah.
Just watch them.
Yes. So, you would say the sound, and I agree to you to a point. But I would almost say for the whole experience, I would say... just finding the time and keeping up with it.
That has been one.
It is hard to just find a time where you can get about 10, 12 people all in the same place at the same time. Because with most other events, you set up the date and say, oh, you can't come? Oh, well, too bad. With us, we have to have everyone there.
Yes.
And you have to find a date where everyone can come, so it's difficult.
And it's also kind of like, well... wanting to do it too can sometimes, and not that we want to do it, but there's so much work though that goes into it sometimes that it's just like
both of us are just
today,
so busy.
Yeah. So
yeah. Poisoned by Reason. You did not actually ask a question. However, I'm turning your comment into a question.
He does that.
Clever stuff. Basically, he was saying, the characters seem decent, pretty well developed thus far, except for Moriarty. He seems to be a bit lacking. So I'm going to turn that into, will you guys be developing Moriarty's character more?
Yes.
I would say yes. Me and him definitely me and Aaron definitely have plans to develop him more.
See, it's one of those where it's kind of hard because... Sherlock and Moriarty don't have a relationship like a lot of bad guys. They don't really fight each other, per se. They're playing a game with each other, and so you have to balance, well, how much fun are they having with how serious this really is? Because for me, I'm looking at it, I don't want them to get together every Saturday night, like so, how's the game going?
Yeah.
But they're not just like... Moriarty is constantly trying to kill Sherlock. Even though he technically is, he knows Sherlock is smart enough to find his way out. So there's...
Right.
It's hard to balance, but yes, we do intend to bring him in more. And
definitely.
Have more going on with him.
Definitely. And the last question, Coolio1342 asked, have you guys considered bringing Mycroft into the mix? And that is actually something that our original idea for Irene Adler was 100% different. We were actually going to bring Mycroft in then.
Yes.
And it was this whole thing with like the Osama bin Laden, it was a whole scandal about that.
Yes.
But,
in the military. I think Watson's dad was even involved in that one.
Yeah, he was. Like somehow, we had a really complex story, which I'd kind of like to go back to.
Yeah.
Somehow. But at the time... we had planned to bring in Mycroft, however the guy that we wanted to play Mycroft was not available at the moment. So we kind of had to table that and rewrite the Irene Adler, which is one of the reasons it took so long.
Yes.
Because we kept having to rewrite it.
3 times?
Yeah, we had a whole basic story and had to completely scrap it.
There was like 3 though, wasn't there?
So we kept having to rewrite it. However, yes, Mycroft will actually be in our next episode. He will be in episode 3 with the Dying Detective.
That we've already started filming, actually.
Andrew McPherson, who's playing him, actually he was the one that invited us to that play that inspired us to make this.
So honestly, thank you, Andrew.
Yes, he's now in it. And if you look in episode 2, I think we talked about this in the commentary, but that is his house.
Yes.
That is Irene Adler supposed to be staying in.
Yes. The one she's house.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
House. Yeah. So that would be So yeah, Andrew McPherson will be playing our Mycroft, and we definitely wanted to bring him in.
Yes. So.
Okay, well that's it. Those are the questions you guys presented us. Thank you. I think those are pretty good questions. You know,
if you have any more,
keep sending them. And if we if we get more questions, we might make a sequel. You know.
Yeah.
Please remember to subscribe to our channel and follow us on Twitter and Facebook. And we'll talk to you guys later.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Before we go, what was with, like, in the last video, the video we did for this, there was this whole little hand thing you were doing. Why did you do it this go around?
Well, that was the annotations, and I didn't realize... I'm an idiot, and I didn't realize annotations cannot be outside of anything but YouTube. I thought I could post, like, links, and I just never... You can only post to links, like, to things in YouTube. You can't, like, I thought I'd be able to post, like, a link to Facebook.
Oh, okay. Got it.
But you can't. You can only post links to things that are in
I have no
YouTube
idea what
websites.
He's talking about, just so you know.
He's not the technical one. I'm the editor and everything.
Yes. I just sit around and look pretty.
And you don't even, and you fail at that.
We know that's not true.
Anyways, we'll see you guys later.
Thanks.
Alright, bye.